So in the last video, I finished that one house, right? And this time I was debating on the structural, the infrastructure of the city, the town. Whatever. Anyways, I decided to work on that this time around. The infrastructure of the town slash city. I don't know how big it's gonna be in the end. We'll see. And then I decided to make the way to another one, the next project. Personally, it's really hard for me to start out a new project, or even just like a small part of the project, so that was a good start for me, honestly. So yeah. I haven't realized that the moss block stairs actually exist. So I used a mod for it. I only by the end of the building I realized that, but it's okay. I just am a little bit special. That's fine. Then this part right here, the roof. It took me a little bit, but I liked the result in the end. Also, I was switching in between elements of the walkway for some reason. I do that. I think I have ADHD. I don't know. I definitely have something wrong with my brain, but I do that. I just switch around in small areas of the same project, and it's normal. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay. I'm fine. It's okay. It's fine. Then I finally locked in, and I finished off the walkway and the roof. So that's good. It didn't take me that long, so I think it tells you everything you need to know. No, I think it's funny to rewatch my recordings of the way I build things, because I'm just mesmerized on how much I get distracted throughout the process. Like, I knew that before, it's just I can witness it now. So that's, yeah, I get distracted a little too much. So this is me using World Edit, if someone's curious. It's brush. You assign the brush to a tool, and in this case I used just air to make a pathway to the next town, which I wanted to make it more natural looking, as in like someone built it. So it was, instead of going through the mountains, I made it going like on the side, like someone actually built it, you know. I think that was a good idea. Just because it's easier to build that than going through the whole mountains. Because that would be the whole another story and another pain in the ass to deal with, and I don't want to do that. And here I'm choosing where I'm gonna set the city. Just like deciding how far it should be, you know. And in the end I settled on that, like mountain further out. Like it's more of a field, and I kinda like that. Maybe I should have built a main city over there, but nah. It's fine as is right now. I'm not redoing it. Also, while recording it, I just never noticed how much I articulate when I talk. My hands and arms are flying everywhere when I talk. Oh my god, I don't know why I do that, but I don't like when I focus on that, because then I feel awkward. I'd be rambling right here just because I think it's boring to watch someone just build something. Unless it's like the music and stuff. I like to yap, so I'm gonna yap. I don't have anything to yap about, but I'll find something. Yeah. I turned off shaders multiple times because I cannot see shit with shaders. And that wasn't really great. So I turned them off a couple of times throughout the builds. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's normal. I just can't see anything. I'm blind. -3. Yeah, I can't. I need glasses. Speaking of being blind, I cannot see anything at night because I have visual snow. Is it normal? Because visual snow, how calming is it? Because it's pretty bad. I cannot see anything at night. Do other people can see anything? Because I cannot see anything at night. It's kind of bothering me. I don't know. I'm curious. So I'm not fully done with this area. Of course, it's gonna be way bigger than those 2 or 3 buildings that I set. Well, that's how I do it. I sketch it out where the building is gonna be, then I build everything. It just gives me an idea of where things are gonna be located. And then I just went back to the main city and just added on some more stuff that I wanted to see, because it just feels too small and I want it to be way bigger than it is right now. So we're gonna work on that for the next couple of videos. I don't know if I'm gonna include multiple house building in one video, maybe because it's growing. The city is, and I don't want it to take too long. I don't want to be done with it. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. In the midst of recording this, I want an energy drink, and I ran out of my stash, and I'm just thinking, is Costco the best place to buy them in bulk? But from what I've seen, Costco has energy drinks just like plain flavors, and I hate them. They taste like cough syrup to me. And I'm thinking, do you guys know any place that is like you can buy in bulk and they're not original flavors? Because I don't like them. No hate to you if you like them. I don't like them. They taste like cough syrup. Unpopular opinion, I guess, but yeah. So these videos are more like shorter streams, I guess, because I do talk about builds, right? But I also ramble about random shit. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing this because during the streams I get too tired by the end of it and I just stop talking. So I feel like this is a good middle ground for me. Anyways, talking about the build, I chose my victim for today's building, and it was one of the newer, well, all of them are. So it's a new plot at the edge of the farm. There's gonna be 3 houses in there, and I want at least 2 of them to have backyard. Because why not? And this was my first victim. So I did the backyard and I decided to make a covered like patio area. I don't know. And then I went overboard with it just a little bit. How the moss. Not moss. I used leaves. I used azalea. Azalea? I think it's azalea, right? Whatever. I used a lot of leaves, and it turned out very overgrown, but I kind of vibe with it. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. But yeah, I went just a little bit overboard with it. Oh yes, I'm using framed blocks for stuff like this, and it's been treating me really well so far. I kind of want to switch to a newer version because right now I'm playing on 1.18.2, which one of my friends said it's a shitty version, but I don't give a shit. But I would need to reinstall all of the mods I have, which is not that many. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass to find them all and replace the ones that don't exist on the newer version. But maybe I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Initially, I wanted to make this house one floor. But then I thought about it and it's too narrow, so I decided to make it 2-floored. Even though it still ended up with having semi-flat roof, like most houses in the area, I still made a 2nd floor. Because there was not enough space for everything. Then I did the front, which took me a little bit. That's why it sped up, because again it took me a little bit, as you can see by the amount of leaves. Yeah. And then I did the 2nd floor. I think it turned out really cute, though I wish there was like a staircase instead of just ladder. I didn't really have enough space to work with. And you know what? I like working with smaller spaces because it forces me to be creative with how I place everything. I still love the end result. It's just I wish there was like a staircase, but I didn't know how to fit it in there. For some reason, this house gives me some familiar vibes, and I cannot put my finger on why. Just something about it feels familiar. It's weird. I don't know why, but tell me if it does for you, because it does for me. I don't know why. Then I did some outside decorating. Not much. Just leaves here and there, some sticking out parts. Make it look a little more busy. A little more, I don't know. Just busy. That's the only way I can describe my builds and my style. Busy. How many times did I say busy? 4. I think 4. So I did the second floor flooring, and then it was just decorating the first and second floor. Nothing too crazy, and I was practically done with this house. So yet again, I didn't have a lot of space to work with, and I needed to try to cram everything in this small 2-floored housing. Surprisingly, I fit everything in there. Somehow, I managed. I even put like a secret space for like, fuck, what are you called? And then I made a furnace. I really like how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. I think it's cute. I did some, I don't know, it took me a little bit to come up with how I want to cover everything to make it look better, more realistic, even though it's a game about blocks, but I'm still trying to make it realistic somehow. I don't know how it's supposed to work with a game about blocks. Remember how in the last video I said I like putting a library in more expensive houses? You can see this at works right now. I don't know. That's a pattern. I'm just pointing it out. I do that. Yeah, so we got the library, we got a kitchen, we got a storing, a flower, and then I put a cartography table on the second floor, and some looming, and even later right here, I put a brewing stand and a refilling cauldron that can refill itself. Yes, I'm proud of myself. I'm impressed. I'm proud. Yes. So with that, I was done. All in all, it took me about, I don't know, an hour-ish. Not the whole video, the only the house. It took me about an hour to do. Yeah, so we got the first floor, a backyard, as you can see. Yeah, the covered area, I really like it. And then I'm really slow. Why am I standing there? Okay. We're gonna go on the second floor, I mean. Yes. The second floor. All of the essentials that you will ever need right here. Whatever. Anyways, bye bye. See ya. Maybe. I don't know. Well, bye.